one and only Dolph Ziggler is in the studio, guys.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey! Dolph Ziggler, former World Heavyweight Champion,
Yes.
Intercontinental Champion, U.S. Champion, Money in the Bank winner. Did I leave anything out?
There's a few, but it was kind of. I mean, there's a couple spelling bees I won in grade school that we didn't really bring up, but yeah, it's fine.
I'm very jealous because he has better hair than I do.
Oh, stop it now.
This is mostly.
He really does.
It's a wig that I'm wearing. I went to my first ever WWE live event when I was 5 years old, and afterwards I saw a steel cage match. I saw Hulk Hogan, and I told my dad, I want to be a wrestler, and maybe 3 or 4 weeks later, I started wrestling on an amateur level at 5 years old, just 1 or 2 nights a week.
Okay.
Wow.
And it stuck with it and stuck with it and stuck with it all the way through high school, college, hoping to get my foot in the door. And I was the all-time winningest wrestler at Kent State University, and the entire goal was just to have that in my back pocket so I could go to WWE and say, hey,
Yeah.
I'm good at this, and I may not
Look
be
at
the
me.
biggest guy, but I'm really good at wrestling. Let's
There you
give it
go.
a shot. You know?
Sorry,
So-
was your dad a wrestler?
No, he was not.
But he encouraged you to be.
He took me to the shows, and he took me to all my every Saturday morning at 5 a.m. driving to some wrestling tournament. Yeah.
So
Very
sweet.
cool.
And, talking about the lifestyle, of course, you being a WWE wrestler for quite a while already, you came in today, and you're fighting in Elimination Chamber on Sunday.
Yes.
It's kind of crazy because you were just telling us off air that you get back to the U.S. on Sunday itself.
Right.
Yeah, well, technically Saturday night,
Right.
but it's it's a crazy schedule. That's WWE life. I've been doing it for over 10 years now, and it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday fly home, Thursday I get my 1 day on
Right.
the West Coast of the United States to get things done. Friday morning or Thursday on a red eye, I'm right back out because that's WWE. It's just constantly expanding all over the world, and we're constantly adding more shows, and we're doing over 300 every year, 300 live events every year, plus outside appearances, charities, you name it.
Is this the first time you've come to Singapore, by the way?
It's the first time I have, yes,
Okay.
and WWE hasn't been here. It's the first time in 8 years. In
Right.
about 4 weeks, we'll be here.
It's been a long
You
time.
know.
I know, yeah.
So technically, I was under contract at the time, but I was in our developmental system,
Right.
not on the full-time roster yet.
Oh my
There you
gosh.
go. Do you know who you'll be facing when you wrestle here in
Well,
Singapore?
the card is always subject to change,
course,
and that's
of
what's really
course.
exciting about it, especially when it comes to Monday Night Raw. We don't know who we're going to face. But I know John Cena will be here.
Yep.
The Bellas
Yep.
will be here. Paige will be here. And as far as I know, as of right now, I'll be taking on one of my favorite opponents, just favorite because we beat each other up pretty well. I'm referring to King Barrett. The brand new
Exciting.
King of the Ring.
That's right.
So, we've had some great matches together, and hopefully we get to put on an extra special match when we get back here in a couple weeks.
He, of course, who will be in the Elimination Chamber with you.
Absolutely. And
Together
one of
with-
us may be the Intercontinental Champion at that time.
Exactly.
So if it's him, he'll have a crown, a scepter, and, so I
And
think
a
it's-
belt.
Yeah, just too many accessories, you guys.
Just a little bit too much bling,
a
right?
little
Okay,
too much.
accessories.
It's overdoing it. He's not a rapper. Like it's
Okay, well, speaking of challenges, we're actually going to put Dolph through a couple of challenges versus Mister Young and myself. Okay, I'm going
I
to
hope
place it
so.
on my
I-
forehead now. I can't see it.
The titles will appear on Jackie's forehead.
Yeah.
All right.
And Dolph has to describe it.
oh boy, Bob.
Saget?
No, close. Dog. Dog.
Jennifer Aniston.
I think he dies at the end.
Ooh!
Oh, no.
Spoiler alert.
Lassie?
No.
You can pass if you want. You can pass.
Bob
if you
Ziggy.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Pass.
Okay.
Okay. Billy Bob Thornton. Christmas time. Curly haired kid.
Oh, my gosh. I haven't
Really
even,
funny. Really dirty.
I haven't even seen anything that Billy Bob
Opposite of good.
Bad.
Mrs. Claus's husband.
Bad Santa?
There you go. You got it.
Okay.
Got one. Oh my gosh.
I'm so nervous.
Harrison Ford, not Star Wars. Indianapolis.
Oh, Indiana Jones.
And
We'll take that one. We'll take that one. There you go.
Okay, now it's
Dolph's turn.
your turn.
So you'll put it up on your forehead. She'll try to
Yeah.
describe the movie to you.
am I doing it right?
Yeah, you are.
If she gets it right, you tilt it down. Wrong?
Yeah.
Up.
Okay.
Up.
Here we go.
What's his
Applause.
What's his name? What's his name? They do stupid stuff all the time. They get themselves hurt.
Jackass.
Yeah.
There we go.
Down.
Down.
All right, here we go. Ooh, what's ew?
Oh,
No,
I know
up,
this
Up. I
Pass.
don't know what that is.
Yeah, pass or no?
Yeah. What is it? I think Ben Affleck was in that.
I don't even know what movie
it?
that is.
Argo.
Pass it. Just pass it. Just pass.
Is Hugo?
Oh,
Close.
jeez.
when something happens by accident. What is it's a coincidence.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it's on a certain
You're terrible at this
road.
game, girl.
Holy cow! I don't.
These freaking movies.
Pass it.
Oh my! What was that one?
Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh.
Sharon Stone and she
Basic
raced the
Instinct.
duck-
There
Yes,
you go.
Down. Not Joe, but what's his name? Oh,
Million other
G.I.
English
Jane.
names in the.
Not Joe, but what?
G.I.
Jim?
Jane.
Oh.
Who has held the WWE Intercontinental Championship the most times?
Dolph.
Who
Now,
is
that's
it?
not the answer.
Oh, okay.
No, he shouted his name.
Yes,
out.
yes.
And there was gonna be multiple choice. But
Yes.
I'm gonna guess Chris Jericho.
That was my guess too.
Because Chris Jericho is his favorite wrestler.
Oh,
And you are
I feel like
absolutely
you
right.
stacked the deck against me
Yeah.
because you guys are in cahoots, and
You
I
know-
still
no,
got
No,
it.
no, he still got it though. 1 point to Dolph
Nine
Ziggler.
times. Nine times by the
Wow.
Chris
There you
Jericho.
go.
Okay,
It's a lot.
second question.
Means he had to lose 9 times.
Yeah.
just so you know.
That's.
How many times?
Chris Jericho's gonna be there.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, we need to go. All right. How many times has The Rock won WWF/E champion?
Chip.
How many times?
Yeah. Is it 6, 8, 7, or 4?
Young.
Yeah, it's tricky.
I'm just gonna give it a guess because
okay.
I don't know the exact
6,
number.
7, or 8 seems legit.
Yeah, 8. I'll go 8.
It's too many.
Too many?
8 is correct.
Wow, 8
Oh,
times.
ding,
Holy
ding,
cow.
ding.
Hey, oh,
And the
it's 1-1.
score is tied.
Oh,
I like that.
okay.
I like this. I like this.
Okay.
All right, next one. Next one.
Who was the first? By the way, Mr. Young doesn't know these questions. By the way, okay. Who was the first? I came up with them myself. Who was the first WWE European champion?
You're. Oh my.
Was
Young.
it? Okay. Ooh.
European. I would have to guess William Regal.
That's a great guess.
Yeah.
That's what I would have.
Sir William Regal.
Would you like to venture a guess, Dolph?
Not
Is he
really.
not correct?
Okay.
Well, I mean, if he got it, he gets it. We're
Yeah.
good. But
No.
if he's not, I'll try and think of it.
Okay. I will list the.
Okay, so I didn't get
maybe
it.
not,
Oh,
maybe not.
man.
Davy Boy Smith. Excuse me.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Shawn Michaels, Dynamite Kid,
Oh.
or Eddie Guerrero.
I would say Davy Boy.
You are absolutely right.
Although I would have picked Regal was
Right.
the first name that popped
There
in my
you
head.
go.
Because him
Davey
and
Boy.
Dynamite Kid were the British Bulldogs.
Yes,
That's correct.
And they
That's
were
right.
tag team cousins. Okay.
2-1.
My first ever show I went to when I was 5 years old, steel cage match, was the Hart Foundation versus the British Bulldogs.
Oh, cool.
5 years old.
There you go.
Oh, I thought my phone was ringing.
Do you really have your own entrance
Absolutely
theme?
not.
It would be kind of cool though.
My phone has been on silent for almost 3 years. No vibrate, no nothing.
Wow.
Really?
I think we should all adopt that.
Right.
We should not have our phones
It's
on
not that
and
it's
just.
not in my hand at all times. I'm always
Yeah.
checking it, but it's
Yeah.
it's just you gotta let it go. A little bit.
Right, you gotta.
Gotta live life.
Exactly,
As opposed
right?
to technology.
But you're on Twitter quite a bit, and I've
All
noticed
the time.
I've noticed you've been doing this block thing. What is that about?
Oh.
Yeah, you don't really block people.
Of course
but
not.
It's a joke,
It's
right?
a joke. It's so
Right.
funny to me, and people take it. And the nicest, it's the nicest
Right.
people paying me compliments. So that's the
Oh,
long
right.
story. I wasn't held enough as a kid, and then no, I'm just no. It's funny to me because it's really easy to get caught up and be angry with people, and
Sure.
usually I just my whole thing is about trying out jokes and having fun. So
I wouldn't want to piss him off.
No,
to
no,
be
no.
honest. First of all, he's huge.
Yep.
I
But,
love when you guys keep saying that.
but
More,
he
more,
has
please, more.
the most beautiful smile ever. You have
Oh,
awesome
you
teeth, by the way.
guys.
No, really. Like I would
These
love.
front two were John Cena slammed a steel cage door and knocked
Yeah.
him out once.
Oh,
Ooh.
And one time, I forget, somebody else kind of a super kick to my face that
Right.
broke him like glass. So I appreciate the compliment, but it should be more for my dentist, I guess.
Right.
He has a beautiful smile. That's all I can say.
I'll take it.
what's the craziest thing that has ever happened to you? Maybe on the road or at a live event.
wow. I
The
don't
craziest
know.
thing, Mr. Young and Jacqui, happened in his life.
Oh yeah, I mean, we wish. We
Aside
wish.
from you two becoming
Yeah.
my new best friend.
Right. Aw.
Gosh,
I'll hold you
I don't
to
know.
it.
What about you guys?
What's the craziest thing that ever happened to us?
Yeah.
Each other.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh gosh.
We broke up and now we're doing a show together.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at
Doesn't get
that.
nuttier
You
than
guys
that, right?
Really can be friends.
Yes.
Yeah. We need therapy, though.
This is like our on-air therapy.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
of course, WWE coming down to town very, very soon.
July 2nd.
There you
First
go.
time in 8 years. I
Okay.
promise. I made this. I don't want to tell secrets off
Sure.
the air, but I promise everyone who comes to this show. Myself versus King Barrett,
Right.
if it stands, will be a match. And I love getting in the ring with Barrett. Much taller guy.
Yes.
Much longer reach. We beat the crap out of each other every time we step foot in the ring. I promise that match is worth the price of admission alone. Come check it out. All your favorite superstars. John Cena, Bellas, Paige, King Barrett.
There you
My
go.
opponent, perhaps.
If you've never been to a WWE event, what can you expect?
It's a blast. The cool thing is, I grew up in Cleveland, so I was a Cleveland Browns fan, football team, and people painted their faces, put dog heads on, and it was a blast. And it was all about absorbing like the emotions from the crowd. And with WWE, the fans have changed WrestleMania main events because of how vocal they were.
Yes.
And that's what is the difference between going to a sporting game and cheering and having fun and actually being a part of the show. And that's my favorite thing as going to any live event is feeding off the crowd. And that's the cool thing, that the louder the fans are, the more fun we have. The louder they cheer, you can change the direction of a match. And of course, you'll be probably catching your breath the whole time during mine. But either way, it'll be win-win.
I got my front row tickets already.
All right.
I can't wait to be there. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, get them right now, right? sportshub.com.sg. WWE Live, July the 2nd. Before we let you go, though, this Sunday, Elimination Chamber, what are your thoughts?
I'm really looking forward to it. One, that structure hurts bad. And here's the thing, like, I've been thrown into steel cage walls and things, and at least you get the noise of the chains and the metal. With this, it doesn't have any give. It's just metal, and you hit it, and it goes like this. And I've been scraped up, hit my head, everything. What the WWE superstars do to put their lives on the line every single night is amazing, and I've never worked with a harder working group of people. But when you see these matches in this Elimination Chamber, everyone trying to outdo someone else, and with the IC title on the line, there's a bunch of young up-and-coming guys. I've had it a few times. Doesn't mean I don't want to win it again, but the fact that like guys like King Barrett, who've been champion before, R-Truth, who's right around and almost had it a bunch of times, and even a guy like Ryback, the big guy, I'm a big fan, big supporter of his. We're gonna tear
Smash
it
it.
down.
Yeah, tear the house
People are
down.
gonna be smashed into that wall so many times that night. It's gonna be a blast. And hopefully, when I come back in a couple weeks, I'll have that IC title over my shoulder, because I'd never cover this up and put it around my waist.
You know what I love most about Dolph right now?
What's that?
Aside from the fact he's
How humble I am.
Yeah, right?
he's gorgeous. But
Oh, God.
the thing is, the way that he talks about it is just, he's so passionate about what he
Absolutely.
does, and I respect that.
I think you have to
completely.
be passionate doing what
Yeah.
you do. Because
Definitely.
if you're not,
you have to, and,
Right.
and it helps if you were a fan growing up or something like, because you go, oh, that's a cool show. My family used to think I only worked on Monday nights, and that was like a real thing to me. And they'd never come see me live, and they finally came to a show, and they're like, oh, how often do you work? 5 nights a week, 6 nights. I'm not home. But it's because we love it. Because no matter how tired you are, you're jet lagged. You get off a plane, you hear that music, you hear the crowd, you step it up, and you go, I got to go out and do my stuff from last night.
You get driven by that, right?
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
hype. Yeah, exactly.
Dolph Ziggler, thank you so much for coming down, chatting with us.
Thanks for having me, you guys.
Get
See you in a
that
couple
strap.
weeks.
Absolutely.
Get your tickets.